Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. All right. Guess what? Mpa Masterpiece Arms makes 2011 carry guns. Or I should say, double stacked 1911s. So guess what's in the bag? All right, let's go over this. And I'll give you a whole rundown on it and everything. This is the Mpa Ds9 Commander flush fit. So, and there's a certain purpose for this, but it comes in a really nice pistol rug. You can actually put a patch back here if you want. There's a little bit of Velcro. It's got dual handles. We'll just show you what's in the bag just real quick. I don't really like doing a bunch of bag stuff, but all right, in here we've got two mags, if you can see this. We've got two mags. I did get the optics plate for the Trijicon. And if it's the hollow sun and all that stuff, and we'll go over that in a minute. It does come with some gun butter. I've never even heard of this lube before, and it does come with a pistol lock. And the MBX mags, it comes with two MBX mags. These are 17 rounder flush fits. They're specifically designed for this gun, but we're gonna go over some mag compatibility. So I do have some other stuff out here. So I'll just leave one of these out here so you can see how they fit in there. And then we'll get this bad boy out. Get it out, we'll put it over here. And then you can put your pistol inside the little pouch there. All right, let's get this here. Got my lock grip stand. And I will slide this bad boy on here. And I want you to check that out. What you think, what you think? That thing's badass. It is black, of course, and it does have the silver stainless steel polished hammer, mag release, safeties, takedown lever, all that stuff. And I'll show you up close here real quick. And you'll notice there is no Magwell on this, and we'll get into it. That's why it's called the flush fit. It's kind of designed around this. But it does come with the Accuracy X multi-sight sighting system. So basically you've got your irons, they come on the gun, your irons and all that stuff. Now just to let you know, I already did change this out. I did want to put the taller one on there that's going to co-witness with the Trijicon Plate. But this is really neat. You actually unscrew this, unscrew that, lift this off. There's some other screws under there. This whole plate comes off. You put your plate under there and there's a big lug. It's like your thumb. So when you lock it on there, it won't move left to right or forward or backwards. So your screws aren't taking any of the force. That's what's so nice about this. And like I said, we did have to blend this one to put it on. This one, you kind of have to fit it. But the gunsmith helped me do that, or did that for me, just to make sure it was perfect. But that's why I went ahead and did that while I was there after I picked it up. But it's called the Ds9 Commander. And again, it's the flush fit model. It does have the red trigger. So let me know what y'all think about the silver with the black and the red. Of course, they don't have orange triggers. I wish they did. But this kind of gives it a little flash. But there's something special about this. See all the silver back here too? Check this out. Check this out. What does that say? BJGG, of course, Big Johnson Guns and Gear, and then my trademark logo, or saying, carry on. An unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on. So they were able to laser engrave that on there for me. I thought that's pretty badass. And of course, you can put a light, laser, whatever you want on the front of this. Let's see here. I'll mark that. The trigger pull weight is 3 pounds, 6 ounces. It is going to drop. This is brand new. It's built by David, inspected by JD. Let's see here. On this one, I'll just read this. Hand-built, wide-body, double-stack 1911, hand-lapped frame to slide fit. All components fully machined from billet. No casting, mem, or forgings. So it's all billet. So there you go. No mem, no forgings, and you will get that on other pistols. A lot of pistols have mem parts. Y'all know how I feel about that, but, this one doesn't have it. It's got a lifetime warranty on it and the Accuracy X multi-sight system like I talked about, proudly built in the USA. So, and then you can get a copy of the pistol. You know, you can go on their website and download all that stuff if you want. But this thing's badass. Also, you'll notice something here that's kind of not there. Any ideas? Ask them to take care of that for me, and they did. But here it is with the mag in it. This is the mag that it comes with, the MBX9, and this is 17 round flush fit. So it actually goes in here and you'll see a slight gap. There's a reason for that, and I'll go over it here in just a second. So you'll see that. That's their mags, you know, that's designed for this gun. So I've got XXL hands, and you can see right there, I'm good to go. So no issues at all. It does have an undercut here, I like that. Does have, you know, you can put your finger in the front of the guard here. There's no stippling up here, but you know, it is what it is. This is not super aggressive, but it's not all that bad. I guess if you're going to carry it appendix or stuff, you don't want it rubbing on your belly, or some people that might irritate them. It really doesn't, you know, I guess obviously I have elephant skin. It doesn't seem to bother me. But I'm going to shoot this, see what I think about it. You know, just feeling it, I wish it was more aggressive, but I can understand why on this flush fit setup, because it's designed specifically for concealed carry. But does have the bull barrel in it, and we'll go over all the dimensions here in a minute. It's not a crowned barrel. It does stick out just a little bit. That's probably adding a little bit more velocity. But man, this slide is butter smooth. I mean, let me put the safeties down. I mean, it's butter smooth. So really nice. As we talked about with the mags, this is the ones that it comes with. It says 17 rounds, but there's no markings here on the back. But of course, I'll stuff them here in a little bit, and we'll make sure that it holds 17. But they say 17, I'm sure it does. So that'd be 17 plus 1 in the pipe. Here are some staccato 20 round mags, and you do have to have the back shaved off because you're going into this beaver tail. So with a 20 round mag, that's what it looks like, and of course works, and it's really not even coming into play here. And y'all all know I just did a video on these Defender mags, and these are MBXs, and they're designed really for the staccato C2, but it's 18 plus 1 in the pipe, and it says C2 right there. Well, when you put these in, see the back of the mag here? It actually hits this bump, so these will not go in and work, just so you're aware of that. Here's your 16 round mag for your staccato. It goes in there, and it does actually stick out. So it's a 16 rounder, but it sticks out more than their 17 rounder. So there's that one. That's 16 rounds. And then here is your staccato 17 rounder, and it goes in and sticks out even more. So that's kind of some magic voodoo that they were able to get 17 rounds in this one and keep it pretty flush. But they do have this angle here. That's why it's cut this way. You can see a little bit of silver in the front, but not in the back. But it's angled this way for proper feeding. So don't think that that's a flaw. That's the way it's made. And it's made that way for a reason. But, so let's go over some specs real quick. Again, this is called the Mpa Ds9 Commander Flush Fit. It is a 4.25 wide body aluminum frame, so it's an alloy frame, double stack 1911, similar in size to a Glock 19. They're pretty much comparing it to that. It is a 775 aluminum frame, 70/75 black anodized aluminum grip, flush fit cut, and then auto-correcting internal grip radius. That's what I was talking about earlier. Does have the light rail here, so you can put the Surefires, the stream lights, whatever you want on there. And the Accuracy X multi-sight system. That basically takes it from irons to red dot with just basically 3 screws. That's the way that it works. So you could actually switch those out pretty quickly. And with that big lug, again, you're getting great. I mean, and y'all don't know this maybe, but I do have the Mpa Ds9 Hybrid. That's the big boy. So basically, I have the big brother, and I wanted the little brother with the metal grip. I have the staccato C2, and everybody's like, oh, you need a metal grip, you need a metal grip. I was waiting for this. They were building it. Just took a while. All parts are machined in the USA. Now, what Mpa makes is they make the frame, the slide, the barrel, the beaver tail and grip, the safety, the ambi safeties, slide stop, firing pin stop, ejector, and grip. And there are no MIM parts, all billet. No MIM. Again, lifetime warranty. And I did get the Trijicon plate. The plates are offered. You can get the Trijicon plate with the co-witness front sight, which is this tall sight. I do have the other sight that it came with for the irons. They only make plates right now to fit the Vortex, the Trijicon, the Leopold, and the Seymour. They do not make one for the Acro yet. So hopefully they will come out with that. The trigger pull is 3.5 pounds. It will decrease probably to around 3 pounds. The hammer itself is a coning hammer, sear, and disconnector. So it's all kind of a matched set. But that is the coning, and that is the same on the other larger gun that I have. So it does have the new Mpa Trigger Shoe. On my other one, I have the older Trigger Shoe. And you can see on this one, it kind of, if you hold it this way, it has like an M for Masterpiece Arms. That's pretty cool. And it looks like it's a medium, which I actually prefer. So it does look like a medium flat. You do have a little bit of play, but you need that on your triggers. So that's normal. Don't be alarmed by that. Let's see here. No Magwell. So on this model, say you say, hey, I want to add a Magwell to it. On this particular model, you cannot add a Magwell. They do have other options of the Commanders where they're the alloy and everything, and they do have a Magwell already. So they're set up for a Magwell. So if you choose that one or the flush fit, I just really wanted to get the flush fit, you know, just to keep it really streamlined, and I don't really have a Magwell on the Staccato C2, so I didn't figure that I did on this one either, or needed one. Let's see, it does come with the two MPX 17R Defender flush fits, so they are specific for this gun. But as you saw, it does fit other mags, just not every single thing. The finish is DLC PVD coating, black nitride. The overall length is 7.9 from the tip to the back, 7.9, and the height is 5.5. Now your weight on this gun is 25 ounces the way it is now. Once you put your dot on it, your flashlight on it, of course that's going to increase, but it would increase on any gun. But 25 ounces is not bad at all. But I was really super excited to share this with y'all. You know, MPA makes carry guns. Now, just so y'all know, I have carried my big boy. I've carried the Ds9 Hybrid, and it's a big gun. It came with the large Magwell. However, I have the carry Magwell for my Ds9 Hybrid, and I really enjoy the carry Magwell over the big funnel Magwell. So it does actually conceal better, things like that. I have checked this. It will fit in a bunch of my other holsters so far, so I should be good there. I have not put a light on it. I just kind of held it in there and it seemed to fit fine, but I'll be putting a light on it and doing a bunch of testing. But I did want to ask you a question. On the dot, I've got the Trijicon plate that I'm going to be putting on here, and it will take all Trijicon parts or dots. It will take the Hollow Sun dots as well. I have multiple Hollow Sun dots, and I was going to put either the 509T, or excuse me, the 508T in green, or the 507 ACSS chevron. What would you put on it? Would you put the 507 ACSS reticle, or would you put the 508T, you know, which is titanium, maybe a little more durable, you know, and of course it's out of titanium. But what would y'all choose? I'm just curious. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear it. Wanted to know what you think about the gun, but now I have the big brother to this. I have the Ds9 Hybrid, and now I have the Commander flush fit, the Ds9, and they're both, you know, the metal frames and the metal grips. And then in the Staccato, I actually have the aluminum P and the aluminum C2. So I've got the big brother and the little brother of those, the big brother and the little brother of these. So that way, you know, I can carry a aluminum gun or all aluminum gun with the grip, or a polymer / aluminum gun. Also, what I will be doing on the C2 coming down after I shoot this, prove it out, I'm going to be comparing the C2 with the regular barrel, not the comped, not the threaded in the comped. I've got the additional barrel for the C2, so I'll put this stock barrel back in it with no comp, and I'm going to compare this gun to the C2 and see which one handles better, you know, with non-threaded barrels, non-comps, see which one I like better. But I will tell you, the machining on this thing and the slide feel, oh my gosh, this thing is freaking butter. I mean, it's definitely a quality piece. I've looked all over it for scratches, wear, any kind of tooling marks. I haven't taken it apart yet. I just got it, or just picked it up. But I haven't taken it apart, so I don't know about the tooling marks inside. But outside, I mean, it's immaculate. So, and I really love that they did the Big Johnson Guns and Gear carry on. Also, I ask, will they do this for other people if they want these emblems on their gun or anything like that? And they said yes, they will. So if you want something on your MPA, they'll do it for you. So as long as they can fit it on there, and if it's not too crazy, they'll be able to do that for you. Also, if you're interested in this grip, in this stand, that's a lock grip, I'll leave a link below. And I can't leave a link for Masterpiece Arms. YouTube, that's a no-no. They won't let us do it. But it's Masterpiece Arms you know the rest. So anyway, I appreciate it so much. Please let me know what you think about it. Just curious. Like it, hate it, whatever, not for you. But I'd love to hear your input. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, an unarmed nation is a weak nation. So we all got to carry on.